morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is where you're at. Welcome in to Divine Messenger 717. I am Mary Jo for those who are new. Bear with the voice here as I'm still recovering. Let's see how far I can go today. I'm not quite sure I can do the incense burning, but deal with what we have to. So, welcome to September, yeah? Today is September 2nd. We have Pluto retrograde back in Capricorn. And if you're a Capricorn, you are exulting about that. You are so excited. At least I know I am. And we will never, I repeat, we will never experience Pluto and Capricorn in our lifetimes ever again. If you are a Capricorn, this is for the collective, but if you are a Capricorn, you have had your life dismantled so you can rebuild bigger and better you than ever before. And yep, I'm gonna have to move this. Let's put it toward the window a little more. All right. Today is the new moon in Virgo. I don't want to talk about what it all means, planetary wise and all this and all that. I actually want to just see what Spirit wants us to focus on for this week. It is my intention to do a collective reading right now. I feel like I've got a twin flame reading wanting to come out at the same time. I'm not sure how it's going to work. So let's just focus on the collective energies right now, Spirit, for the first week of September. Uranus is going retrograde today. It's a big month. We've got our first eclipse on the 17th. Definitely expect some amazing changes and shifts in your lives, people. Well, okay. Focus. What did I just say? Focus. Focus. Higher power. Anything else from this deck, please? I think the focus card was the card that was on the bottom of the deck when I took it out of the box, to be honest. The past and transformation. Yeah, we are clearing so much from the past lives, coming out of this and into and out of this gateway. I've expressed it to myself and to a friend yesterday as this whole transit of Pluto and Capricorn has been for me. I can see the door. It's been off in the distance, and I had to work my way through to get to that doorway. And it was a transformation. I had to transform everything that I believed about me. I had to transform things that I discovered about my past lives. So you may also be doing the same thing. Most likely you're doing the same thing, Spirit is saying. Collectively, we have been digging up everything that does not serve us, that does not belong anymore, what's not true anymore, and transforming it into something that is more in alignment, thank you, Spirit, with where we're going. So, like I said, how I expressed it to a friend was I've been, all these years, I've been stepping closer and closer and closer to the door. Sometimes it felt like the door was farther away from me than what it actually was, just because of what I was working through my transformation. But I finally find myself at the door. For the first time ever, I'm at the door. And I'm not knocking. Actually, I feel like the door is opening. It's being opened by spirit, by the higher power, by God, spirit, source, whatever you want to believe in. The door is finally opened. It's opening. It's not fully open. I mean, I'm like right at the door. I don't know if that door will disappear and it'll just be just the gateway. I have no idea what's on the other side of that door. I know I'm excited. So I feel like Spirit is saying here, keep your eye on just moving forward. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Your focus should be on continuing to be the highest, best version of yourself. Your focus should be on connecting daily with source more and more and more. I don't know if you're hearing anything in the background, but I just had a call come through and I definitely forgot, there we go, to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So now we are. No one will disturb us. But yeah, it just feels like interesting. We've got 3 moons. Well, we got the 4th moon. So we had the first first of 4 super full moons. I don't know if this is gonna work, folks. End of August. What was that? The full moon in Leo? It was the first of 4 super full moons, and I'm just being drawn to the size of these moons on these cards. These 4 super moons in a row, including the eclipse, the full moon eclipse on the 17th, 18th, depends on where you live. They're very pivotal for us right now. That's why I can't breathe. It's coming right at me. Because it knows it needs to clear my energy. I do apologize. My voice is a lot quieter, lower, deeper than normal. So, Spirit is asking us to keep our focus on our higher power as we continue to transform our past lives. Let's get 2 cards from this deck, Spirit. That's what I'm hearing. For the week of September 2nd through whatever we're at. I don't even have my calendar near me. For this first full week of September, taking the first 2 that came out. Finding sanctuary in passion and pleasure. Opening to your spiritual source and savor your life. Well, this goes one of 2 ways. What I'm hearing is we cannot enjoy the simple pleasures of life until we have stepped back, pulled back our energy, filled our own cup, and taken care of ourselves. Because it says opening to your spiritual source. And here this says focusing on the higher power. Focus on your spiritual source. God, Jesus, universe, whatever you call it. And it's there that we find pleasure. And we find the passion for our life and the passion for our journey moving forward. All right, for the collective Spirit. First week of September. Just today alone, the last 24 hours alone is just big energy. We should be fairly quiet in terms of solar flares and stuff. I mean, we've had some already today, but minor. I don't feel any big Unless, of course, the sun decides to spew something. Pardon me for coughing. Well, welcome in, Uranus. This kind of feels like Pluto and Uranus together having a party. The Tower. Exciting, surprising, shocking shifts. Yeah. Uranus might leave you a little off kilter. For some of us, we may need to put up our spiritual energetic boundaries, protect our energy. Yeah, protect our energy, because if we're not protected, this could go totally left field for us. I love this card because for me, when I look at it, I can't tell if he's putting one in and then she's pulling one out. It's fruitless. It's like, I don't know. It's like she's undoing what this guy is doing here. Or they both could be pulling them out. Okay, I heard a song for the first time yesterday, it was by a guy, country song, but I thought a female had recorded a song recently about kind of the same story. I don't know who it was. Tyler Green. I don't think that's who that is, but I think it's somebody else. The gist of the song was someone comes into your life and they heal what the damage that somebody else has done. Get what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I'm feeling, that these three swords have been afflicted by someone else, and you've got others coming in, quite possibly to help you heal, to help remove these swords. It's just how I see this card every time I look at it. Like, they're not putting the swords in, they're taking them out. And it gives this guy an opportunity to heal, resurrect, move toward the judgment energy, which is the resurrection, resurrecting from the dead, resurgence, getting another, breath of life. And it's interesting just how I see that card every time I see it. So that could be for some of you. You could have healers, people in your life that are coming in that are being a balm to whatever this energy is here, whatever this disruptive energy is here. And, for others of you, this is putting up your energetic boundaries to protect yourself against this happening again, especially if these two people or somebody or people or energies that come back from the past. We are transforming the past. How you respond to it is going to be different. So this card, you can see, I don't know if you can see clearly, this guy is kind of like, his lips are pursed. He's taking a breath when he's letting it out. It's like he's staying as calm as he can be, not giving them the reaction. If these are the people that are inflicting the pain, he's not giving them the reaction that they may have hoped for. Just going with the flow here. It's like self-mastery. Your boundaries are, for many of you, your boundaries are solid, and they could try to destroy you as much as they want, and it's not going to. It's like as soon as they put the sword in, you start healing from the inside out, and it's like maybe you're pushing those swords out. I don't know. We can keep going, Spirit. Either way, some things are going to be shocking this week. patience, healing, Page of Pentacles, so we can begin again. Start something new. Four of Cups. May have to reassess the tribe you've been traveling with. Let's get 3 more, Spirit, before I get any clarifiers here. Oh, that's a lot. That's way too many. Did see the Emperor, though. Standing your ground with that Emperor, I'm hearing. Interesting. This card's in reverse. Queen of Swords. I'm hearing taking no shit. That's what I'm hearing. Eight of Wands. Communicating that truth to somebody. It takes courage to do that. It takes courage to say, you know, I'm not engaging in this type of energy anymore. It's gossipy. It doesn't serve me. It puts me in the middle of my friends, of my group that I hang with. It's like I feel like somebody's removing themselves from a group of people that they hang with. But collectively, this is finding a new tribe too. Final card, please, Spirit. That's a lot. Showed me the 9 of Cups, though. Look at you. I'm hearing 3 more shuffles and then taking the bottom of the deck. It's too many. 1, 2, and then the bottom of the deck. 3. High Priestess. Oof, and I love that. Wheel of Fortune, look at that. Walking into a new destiny here. Rewriting your past. No. Rewriting. Yeah, where you're going. Not the past. Past doesn't define you anymore. Never really did. We thought it did. There are definitely some old templates being drawn. With the line in the sand is being drawn here. With this energy. Feels like the line in the sand is being drawn. I'm not gonna, you know, I love you, but I'm not gonna put myself in these situations and make me feel like I've got to explain myself or defend myself or listen to others bitch about this or that or whatever. That energy doesn't feel good anymore. It never did, but now I know it doesn't. It doesn't feel good. And I need to transform. I need to transition out of it. I feel like you're going to be shocking a lot of people. But I feel like this is the energy that you're in. Temperance in the Page of Pentacles. Just the healing is on a next level. It's so peaceful. It's calm. It's serene. Ready. You don't know what's on the other side of this door. But because of all the work that you've done to get to the door, you're okay with not knowing what's on the other side of that door. You're just ready for whatever it is. Your mind is open. Your heart is open. Feeling, you know, youthful, exuberant. ready, excited, ready to plant some new seeds for yourself. Like I said, rewriting your destiny. This Queen of Swords, though, she did come out in the reverse, but I got her in the upright. Heard, I think I heard, I can't remember, because it was channeled, taking no shit. There is conversation to be had here, but the conversation is from a totally new level of consciousness. High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune. Tell me what this Queen of Swords is. Is she here? The Emperor and Six of Swords. Quite simply, it could be, like in the United States, moving away from the old can't even say the word, authority. I'm just going to say that. Moving away from the old authority. It is an election year, taking things in your own hands, going your own way, doing your own research, just getting out of the fray, not engaging with all of this shit here. That could be everyone just throwing their opinions in the hat and nobody getting heard. But I feel like this Queen of Swords energy is whatever, it's just something that helps us see clearly what we need to do for ourselves. Perhaps we've been, not knowingly following the fray, or afraid to move forward because we're waiting on someone else or something else. I'm just like, no, I'm moving forward ahead on my own. If this person's coming with me, if the situation's coming with me, then it'll be there when I get there. When I get onto the other side of this doorway, when I walk through it, it'll be there when I get to the other side. For some of you, when you walk through that doorway, what's on the other side is a divine counterpart. If it's, if that's not what's on your radar, then it's you being in charge of your life, being the captain of your boat. What is that saying? I'm the captain of my boat. I can't remember how it goes. But there's a truth. There's some clarity that comes in. How does that come in? What is the Eight of Wands? Well, there is. I feel like the clarity comes in, and then there's a conversation. This Tower comes in. Perhaps this Tower came in years ago when Pluto entered Capricorn, 2008. Actually, for me, it's about between 16, 17, 15 years ago, because, we had a little taste of Capricorn, Pluto and Capricorn, before it actually solidified. So whatever this Tower was for you, whatever Pluto did for you, didn't realize this was going to turn out to be a Pluto retrograde in Capricorn reading, but whatever the Tower did for you, not to you, for you, I can tell you what it did. healed you. It showed you who you were in truth. It showed you who you weren't as well. It showed you how to put up healthy boundaries. It showed you what was working for you and what wasn't, what was breaking you, whether that was other people or your own thought patterns, your own behavior patterns. It showed you that this me against them kind of mentality and living doesn't work for you. It showed you how creative and how you can manifest for yourself. When you work with the divine, it's taught you how to speak your truth, how to walk your truth, how to be your truth. It's taught you how to be the high priestess. It's taught you that you are captain of your destiny. Let's talk to me about this Eight of Wands. It's fast forward movement, swift energy. Swift energy. Got the 7 and 8 of Wands. So it's forward progression. I read, oh my gosh. So I'm reading just a novel, and there was one line that I read last night that just simply blew my mind at how accurate it was. A Chinese father was saying this to their daughter when she was expressing how upsetting it is to live in a world of segregation. You know, the world that she's living in is, you know, the blacks and the whites, you know, you've got your place, you know, you're in the front of the streetcar, the others are in the back, and the Chinese are in the middle because they don't know what to do, you know, society doesn't know what to do with them. And she's you know, vehemently expressing herself. She's like, why? And her father goes, because pain drives progress. I was like, how brilliant is that? And how true is that? If it weren't for pain, if it weren't for people, you know, knowing, you know, especially, you know, understanding that we chose our path, but if it weren't for the people that we chose to belittle us or to treat us poorly or to not see us and not hear us, if it weren't for this pain, we would never have gotten ourselves out of it. We would never have recognized that we had some really awkward boundaries or some imbalance in our life that we needed to put right. If it wasn't for the pain, if it wasn't for Pluto entering Capricorn in 2008, I can speak for me, I would not be who I am. I most likely would not have embraced my spirituality and my psychic abilities. I would not have put up healthy boundaries. I'd still be living in that world of me against them. So it's true. Pain drives progress. And we're progressing. We are moving toward progress. We're moving away from, as a collective, away from authoritarian. Still can't get it out. Authoritarian? I don't know. You know what I mean. I hope so. We're moving away from this controlling energy into an energy of What I have to say matters. What I have to say makes a difference. No more of this, well, I'm just me. I'm little o' me. What does my voice mean? What is my voice? What matter? What difference is it going to make? It makes a huge difference in your everyday life. It starts there and it ripples out into the collective. Pain drives progress. Very interesting, Spirit. I was just reminded, for those of us who live in the United States, the United States is still in their Pluto return. I don't know when it exactly ends, to be honest. But I know there are specific clusters of dates throughout the last few years and moving forward for at least another year or two, 2 years, I don't know. There's like clusters of dates, like from September to whatever. I don't know. It, you know what I mean? It just, there's clusters of dates where Pluto's influence is very strong for the United States, and we see it play out. We definitely see it play out, and then we see the progress of it after that. I mean, you might not see it. I mean, I can. If your eyes are open and if you're awake, you're seeing it. So talk to me about this. Winds of change. Oh, I like that. I like that. The Eight of Wands just said to me, I am the winds of change. I gotta write that down. Where's my paper? Get over here. Winds of change. Pain drives progress. That's no freaking mistake. Really. Okay. Yeah. Justice, equality. I'm hearing the word servitude. Not quite sure what that means, but how it's coming through for me. It's like a Six of Pentacles energy. Instead of fighting against one another, we realize and we recognize and we acknowledge that we are in service to one another. We are in service of to the whole, to the divine, to the higher power. Justice, equality, the winds of change. Oh, I just got chill right down my back. Page of Wands. Yeah, inspiration, forward movement, inspired. I'm not gonna, no, Spirit's saying take them off. Ace of Cups right off the bat. Yeah, I'm hearing love thy neighbor. It's interesting. The Magician. It starts here. You've got the tools, and it ripples out. Justice is coming through as the collective energy. The Hierophant. Oh my, look at these cards. God. Excuse me, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Hierophant, higher power, higher power. Higher power is all over this. All over what's going on in the United States, all over what's going on in the entire world. I'm telling you right now, Jesus sits at the right hand of God. I'm not here to preach. This is my belief. This is my knowing. He has got his hand all over this. The higher power. Stay focused on the higher power, not on the lowly 3D self. Focus on the higher power that's within you. Yes, that's truth. That's where the truth is. And when you do that, you are successful. For the Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. There is nothing of lack here on this table. It's success. It's recognition. It's everyone celebrating together. Yes, they are recognizing him for, what he's done. But you know what? Look where he's looking. He's looking back at them. He's looking at the corner over his shoulder here. Could be. I don't think he's going to take the glory out to himself. He brought that back, this feast back for the village, not just for himself. He does take a moment. We do have a human body, a human brain, we have an ego, so he takes a moment to relish in the recognition. Celebrate your achievements, Spirit's saying. Celebrate your transformations out of the past energies that have held you back, that have kept you paralyzed. Pain drives progress. Thank you, Pluto. This is the time to give reverence to Pluto and Capricorn. I hope you see its importance in your own life and the importance of it in the collective's lives, especially if you live in the United States. We are moving away from the iron hand. Not sure if I will see it totally, fully in my lifetime, but I know my grandkids will. I just said that yesterday to my daughter. She said, she works for the social services, and she said, it's such a broken system, Mom. She's right. But she's here to make a difference. You're here to make a difference. We all are here to make a difference. And September, it's going to be a big shift. A big shift. Some of you may have your jaw dropped and speechless. Others of you will be celebrating that, whatever the shock is, whatever the surprise is. I'm ready. I don't know about y'all, but I am ready. I'm ready. All right, let's close this out. The final guidance card, please, for the collective. I will be doing a twin flame energy read shortly. Gotta rest the throat. And I will get to the rest of the zodiac reading this week. I promise you. Again, depends on the voice, depends on the throat. I'm doing my best, working my magic, waving my magic wand. Raziel, the inner workings. There are hidden truths below the surface. Dig deeper. I feel like that's what's going to be. There's some truths, aha moments, some discoveries that are going to just shock the hell out of you. But where's the Ace of Cups? Come here. The truth sets us free, folks. It certainly sets us free. Spirit is saying the bottom of that deck. And Joao, cool. Well, it's a little Chinese, Asian kind of energy there. Just like the book I'm reading says, divine mission, enlightened action, make choices from the heart. Love that. Take the wisdom that you have gained in these last 15 plus years with Pluto and Capricorn. I mean, we're not done. I mean, he will stay in Capricorn, retrograde in Capricorn until November 19th. But if you are solidly grounded and embodied in the energy and the transformation that He has brought for you, you will swim through this. You will fly. I don't think anything can touch you now. Making choices from the heart. Yeah, there it is. Making choices. Clear choices from the heart. Collectively. But it starts individually. And then it moves collectively. It starts with me. It starts with you. It starts with you. It starts with you. I'm glad that you're here. I love you. I really do. I don't have to know you. I don't have to know your real names. I don't have to have a picture of you in my mind. I hold your energy in my heart. And I found that because I hold Spirit's energy, Spirit's love in my heart, it's become so much easier for me to hold you in mine. And my life feels so much lighter and easier because of that. As a result of that. Thank you for joining me. I'm about to lose my voice. I love you so much.